Legal to take, illegal to drive. That's the situation a lot of people are in now with the medicinal cannabis. You can purchase cannabis oil now, I think it's somewhere around $8 a day, and apparently it's extremely good for chronic pain, anxiety, depression, PTSD. I must admit, with my injuries, I've been very tempted to try it myself, but here's the big trap that everyone could fall into. If you get pulled over by the police for random drug testing, that cannabis can be picked up on a swab. If you're found to have cannabis in your system, you'll be summoned to go to court for driving whilst you have cannabis in your system. Now, you might not have had any cannabis for a few days, but cannabis can stay in your system for a long time. And even though you're not impaired at all, we'll still get you your license cancelled more than likely, but certainly will get you to court in front of a magistrate to explain your case. And unfortunately, the law doesn't say if you have a lawful prescription that you're exempt. The legislation as it stands now simply says that you're a driver of a motor vehicle in New South Wales and that you had cannabis in your system, which is extremely unfair, I believe. And it's also extremely unfair because if you're like myself and you really need to take something that's going to really work well for you, and cannabis oil is available and apparently works extremely well, you put up against the wall because your decision is, do I run the gauntlet, take the chance, or do I just not take the medicinal cannabis? So my choice is I don't take the medicinal cannabis. When it becomes approved for driving in your system, certainly I will give it a go. There's no doubt about that. But you've also got to consider too, there's insurance problems too at the moment, because if you actually have an accident and then the police come out and they do a drug sample and it comes back positive to cannabis, well then your car insurance company too is probably going to try and wipe you, or certainly ask some very interesting questions as to why you've got cannabis in your system, or why they shouldn't just cancel your insurance, and then you're in all sorts of strife.